Got an interesting one for you today. So the dry season out here in the Everglades pushes this river down to a trickle, which forces hundreds of gar, tilapia, snakeheads right up to the surface. So it's a target-rich environment, and I'm gonna be setting up camp right on the riverbank. I didn't bring any fishing pole, so I'm relying on a bow that I built myself to catch my food tonight. But to pull this off, I've got a long hike through sawgrass, some of the thickest mosquito swarms I've dealt with, and I gotta survive the night on the riverbank and hope no gators get curious. And I've decided I'm not going home until I can find and shoot an invasive snakehead. Holy, he's gonna come loose, he's gonna come loose. I was hoping to find a python out here tonight, but it seems like the temperature is a little too low. I think we're in the low 70s. And if you didn't know, pythons don't really come out unless we're like 75 and above, more or less. But I'll keep looking until I get to my spot. So normally this would all be underwater. So we're coming up on the river now. Probably set up camp somewhere in this grass. And let me make sure there's no gators around. The mosquitoes are driving me nuts, but I don't see any gators around. The water's super shallow, so if there were any in here, I'd be able to see them. Before I set up camp, I'm gonna try to catch dinner with the old handmade bow. Whose idea was it to wear shorts, man? Looking at my options, I see some gar, but that's not my first choice. Oh, I had him. Damn. I had the flashlight in my mouth, so I went to pull it out, and then the line got caught and he yanked off. I need to figure out a way to, or just put my stupid headlamp on. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. I had my headlamp in my pocket. That was supposed to be dinner. First shot was a fail. I hit him, but he got loose, so let's try again. Could hardly see him. Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. We got ourselves a gar. Oh no, he came off. Oh guys, he got away. He fell off right here and swam off. All right guys, I don't know how much longer I can do this with these bugs. So I'm gonna take one more shot, and if I miss, we go to sleep hungry tonight. Bro, this is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see this, but with all the light I have, these mosquitoes and bugs are going bananas. So, no dinner tonight. I'm gonna get the tent set up, and I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, it's morning time. It's kind of a gloomy day. I'm hoping there's enough sunlight that I can see into the water and get some shots off, but we'll see. It looks like wild hogs made their way through here with all this rooting, but it's just my footsteps from last night. If any of you guys are wondering how I made this bow, I've got a video, one of the last few videos on the channel, show you exactly how to do it. All right, I'm gonna take a look around, walk along the bank, see what I can find. Found something kind of interesting here. Looks like some kind of dog tracks maybe. I don't think it's a dog. Why would a dog be out here? So it's either a coyote or a panther. I'd like to think it's a panther. Here's another one. Y'all tell me what that is. I'm seeing a bunch of gar here, which I could probably shoot pretty easily, but I would much rather shoot an invasive fish. Kill two birds with one stone. Get rid of something invasive and feed myself. There's a gar right there. Need to get a side shot. Well, I missed that one. Some of y'all might be wondering if I'm afraid to be standing on the banks like this because of the gators. The reality is humans aren't typically on the menu for gators. They tend to eat any kind of small prey that lives out here. This water's probably about a foot or two deep. So if there was a gator, most likely I'd be able to see him sticking out unless he was very small. Oh, long shot, and I got him. Oh, we got a big one. Oh. You do not want to get bit by those. All right, I'm gonna clean this guy up, get him ready to cook. These guys have super tough skin, almost like an alligator, but not quite. So I don't know if this knife is gonna get it done, but I have a backup just in case. Let's give it a try. Yeah, this is not gonna get it done. Let's try the Glock knife. Got nasty fish hands. No shortage of firewood out here. All right, we got cotton balls rubbed in Vaseline. I'm gonna open them up. And since I'm working with mud, I'm gonna dig myself a little hole. All right. And then I'll start with the smaller sticks. Just kind of put them on top of the cotton balls and make sure there's air gaps so the fire can breathe. All right, and before we go too crazy with the sticks, let's get a spark going. There we go. And now we'll bury it with the sticks. I'm kind of wanting to build a flat surface here so I can lay my fillet of fish right on top. We're gonna let that burn down to coals and we'll throw our fish on top. Most parts of Florida is under a burn ban right now. So you can't do this kind of thing in most spots, but where I'm at right now, there's no burn ban, so we're good there. I still want to be careful, so I am right next to the water. I've got a little barrier of rocks. I'll make sure this is completely dead before I walk away from it. But let's get this fish seasoned. And I just have a very small piece for me right now. I'm gonna take the rest of the fish home, and partly because it was a mission to fillet. I put it in one of my plastic bags for game meat, and I got it in my little cooler bag, so we'll take that home. I'm gonna throw the fillet on top. Just let that bake for a little while. There's not many places in Miami where you can find this kind of solitude and just be alone. Get away from all the noise. That's the best part right there. See what it tastes like. Ooh, it's hot. The taste is good, but it is kind of tough. I probably overcooked it, but I'd rather overcook it than undercook it. Just a few days ago, dry season officially ended, and it's already been raining a little bit. I've been wanting to camp this spot for a long time now, and can't always do things like this, so I figured I'd take advantage while I still can. Right now, worse than the mosquitoes are these biting flies. They are painful. They kind of look like moths, but on steroids. Damn, I missed, dude. That was close range and I missed. Oh, right there. I missed. Holy. Oh, that's the fish I've been waiting for. All right, guys, that's an invasive snakehead. Let's hope I don't miss. I got him. I got him. Yes, this is what I've been going for the whole time. Holy. Holy. He's gonna come loose. He's gonna come loose. He's gonna come loose. Don't come loose. Don't come loose. We got him. Yes. Yes. This is the fish that I've been waiting for, guys. I'm a mess right now. Snakehead, invasive to Florida. Oh! Oh, dude. That's the fish that I was going for last night that I think I hit. There he is. I'm not gonna cook him because I already cooked the gar and that storm is getting real close. So I'm gonna dispatch him and take him home and I'll grill him up tonight. But that's an invasive fish that I was able to get out of the ecosystem with my bow. So I'm hyped about that. And yeah, these guys outperform the natives for food and it's a good thing to get them out of here. So, and he's gonna feed us. Well, I just checked the weather app and it says it's gonna storm here in about an hour. So you can kind of see it developing behind me. I don't want to get caught in any lightning, so we're gonna wrap things up here, put the tent away, and on another note, the channel just hit 3,000 subscribers. Thanks for tuning in to my little adventures, and let me know what you guys want to see more of in the comments. Till next time.